What mentality do you carry to be able to do all of that, especially in the NFL when you really got to have so many ways to help a quarterback?
Absolutely. Well, I think the mentality just with my game is like I will not be denied. You know what I mean? And that's just the kind of stubbornness of being a ball carrier is that like I'm not gonna die easy. You know what I mean? And so that's always the mentality I have when I'm carrying the ball. And then really just with the versatility standpoint, I want to be as useful as I can to any organization that I'm a part of. And so yes, I'm going to hone my pass catching ability. I'm going to hone my pass protection ability. I'm going to make sure I got my fundamentals and technique right for every special teams rep that I'm taking. And that's just the mentality that I take because I'm trying to be in this league for a very, very long time. And so that's the way to do it.
Derek?
Evan, congratulations. Welcome to the Colts.
Thank you.
So you're obviously coming into a running back room that is pretty full right now. Deion Jackson rounding out what was last year, Zach Moss coming in, and obviously one of the best running backs in the league in Jonathan Taylor. How does it feel knowing that you're coming into an organization where you have to compete against these guys, especially, against someone like Jonathan Taylor, kind of learning from him?
Absolutely. Well, it's my goal to be the best in this league. And so to do that, you also got to see what it looks like. And I think Jonathan Taylor is one of the best examples of that. So I'm really just looking forward to just seeing how he is, like how he carries himself, his process, his routine, and things like that. Because coming into this building, my goal is to become a vet as quickly as I can, as far as my mentality, as far as how I approach things. Like I said, process, routine, those things that, keep somebody on an upward trajectory as far as getting better every single day, attacking those details and just doing everything the right way. That's my mentality. So I love the opportunity to be in a room where there's a lot of guys with experience, a lot of guys who've done some things in the league that, people are impressed with. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Lawrence?
Let's build off that a little bit. I just watched a PFF video talking about you and your workout with all the teams, and they made a very big deal about you finishing all of your touches, all of them. Could you go through that mentality and why you had done that as opposed to the other running backs out there that would go 10, 15, 20 yards and then end it?
For sure. Well, I think one thing is I wanted to let myself stand out in some way. And I knew that was a way to do it because really that's how I've kind of stood out my whole career is just my mentality, my work ethic. And I feel like that's really what's gotten me to this point. And so I don't ever want my finish to be something that's questioned. And I think that's something that's football character. It's something you can't really teach. But it's something that's just kind of within you and just your mentality, your mindset when you approach the game. But really, that started with my position coach, Louis Ianni, at Northwestern. He was like, when you touch the ball, go score. And that was just the mentality we had in practice because not only are you getting yourself conditioned for breaking those long runs in a game and getting used to what that feels like, but you're also visualizing yourself getting in the end zone every single time you touch the ball. And obviously that's the goal as a running back is to get in the end zone every time you touch the ball. So I'm going to do it in practice before I do it in the game.
We'll do two more here, Patrick.
Hey, Evan, appreciate your time and congratulations.
Thank
My
you.
question is on leadership and playing football before. I haven't made it to your level or anything like that, but I was always taught that everybody on the team has a leadership responsibility and everybody holds everybody accountable. What would you say your best leadership quality is, and how are you going to emulate that to this team?
I would say it's two things and things that I've really developed over time. One has been kind of like a lead by example type of guy. And that's gotten me, so far, but it needed to develop to something else. So and ended up developing into being more not only of a vocal leader, but of somebody that really takes that one-on-one kind of relational role in leadership. Because I feel like that's how you really get to speak to somebody and truly lead them in the right way, is having a relationship strong enough with that person so that you can pull them aside and talk to them one-on-one. And if it needs to be an accountability thing, I feel like that's the way to do it. And they're going to listen to you if you've, led by example and you've done the right things. And so I would say that it's really those two things that I really bring to anywhere that I'm at. And I really look forward to continuing to hone that for sure.
The last one here, Justin.
Yeah, hey Evan. Who on the team of the players reached out to you after getting drafted, and who has you ready to just go out there and give it all?
Well, it might not be a surprise to you guys, but Adetomiwa, like when he got drafted and then I got drafted after him, we were both celebrating together. Like, let's go. Like, we were very excited to see each other just get to work. So that was really the big communication just between us two. Just ready to get in there and get to work, because I know how hard he's worked to get to this point. And so we're both just very happy for each other.